Let's draw one of those tasty pink donuts using Adobe Illustrator. Set up an A4 artboard and draw an oval. Get rid of the fill and set the stroke to about 35mm. Now outline the stroke by going to Object, Path, Outline Stroke. Now pick a nice doughy colour. I'm going to go with this, but you can use any colour you like. Remember to keep it dark as you'll be adding highlights later. Using your direct selection tool, that's the white arrow, select the top half of your shape. Copy it and paste it in place by pressing Command-Shift-V. Now select the colour of your icing. I'm going to go with a hot pink colour because that's what all the cool kids are doing. Using the selection tool, that's the black arrow, enlarge the icing shape a tiny bit so that it's slightly larger than the dough. With the pen tool, keyboard shortcut P, close the icing shape by drawing a wavy line from one point to the other. This might take a couple of tries. You're going for a soft wavy edge that follows the contours of the donut. Select the icing and offset the path by going to Object, Path, Offset Path. Set your offset to -1.5mm. Then make this new shape slightly lighter than the background icing. Now just nudge that shape up and to the left a bit. Do the same with the dough shape. Offset the path, make it lighter and nudge it up and to the left. Here comes the fiddly bit. Draw a small oval with the fill colour the same as the background icing. No stroke required. Place that oval in the middle of the icing. Now draw another oval slightly larger than the first, this time with a 2mm stroke and no fill. Make it the same colour as the icing, but much lighter. This is going to be your highlight. Give the stroke a round cap by selecting this button right here. Delete the top portion of the oval and then place it in the middle of the icing, just like this. One last little touch. Select the lightest icing colour, offset the path by -2mm, then give this new shape the same stroke as the highlight you just made. Now press the keyboard shortcut C and cut into the stroke around the top left of the shape. You want to end up with about 3 or 4 highlights, just like this. All that's left now are the sprinkles. Draw a tiny curved line with a stroke weight of about 1.5mm. Outline that stroke by going to Object, Path, Outline Stroke. Now copy it a bunch of times and rotate the shapes to different angles. Pick a few bright colours and drop the shapes randomly over the icing. One final step, select the sprinkles and group them together by pressing Command-G. Offset the path by -0.4mm. Then make these new shapes white. Set your transparency to about 65% screen, then nudge them up and to the left a bit. And with a bit of luck, you should have a half decent looking donut. Play around with the colours. Here's one for Halloween, and here's an eclair. This one's made of metal. Cheers!